All right, Shalom. It's Brother Zakaria from the Israelite Report podcast and IsraeliteTimes.com. I want to say all praises due to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth that are pushing the truth and sincerity. Right quick, I had this real quick news story. This is coming from News Wars or InfoWars, Alex Jones and them. It says, breaking January 6th committee prepares to completely outlaw protests and prevent patriots from organizing. It says political commentator Ali Alexander predicts January 6th committee will attempt to pass policies to ban protests by taking away their funding. Now, we've seen this in Canada, right, with the trucker strike, the trucker convoy, and they were taking away their ability to fundraise, right? So, again, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? We know what he's up to. They create these situations just so that they can have an excuse to bring about these new policies, okay, to oppress the people. All right. And so basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to stir trouble up. They're trying to piss off the alt-right, right, the Christian conservatives to the point where they're going to get pissed off and want to take action. All right, that's what the wicked elites, because they want that. They want the smoke, so to speak. They want that. All right. Let me get Second Ezra's 15 chapter, started the 12th verse. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. All right, that's why the scriptures tell you, woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, especially in these last days, man. You're not going to get no help. You're not going to be able to protest. You're not going to be able to have free speech. All of that's about to be done away with. All right, there's going to be a famine of the word soon, too. All right, so you better get it while you can. It says, 13th verse, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right, we're in the trouble time, right? Jacob's trouble is coming, but it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. And it's a exclamation point there. It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right, and that's what's coming. And again, like I said, the wicked elites are trying to stir this thing up, but ultimately it's the Most High that's doing it, right? It's the Most High that put the spirit on these wicked elites to create these psyops and to pass these so-called policies that they're passing, banning free speech, censorship, taking away people's so-called rights to protest and all of that, because these are the supposed to be the principles of America, right? So you're going to take away what makes, America, America, right? This is what these Edomites love about America, the right to protest, the freedom of speech and all that. So they're purposely taking it away, knowing it's going to piss them off and stir them up. And they're hoping that they take action. All right. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's where we're heading to. All right. We're heading to the point where people are not going to have any respect or regard. And it's already there, because nobody likes this dude Biden. Matter of fact, I heard, the polls are probably fake, but I think they said he's like at 33%. And this was a far left Democratic bias poll that was taken. And they said he's like at 33% approval. So it's probably lower than that. If they say 33%, then it's probably down to like 20 something, maybe in the teens somewhere, right? It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, right? Because when martial law come, when all this mess gets stirred up, like with the Brooklyn shooting and them claiming he's a black nationalist, and he may be, but either way, I believe it's a psyop. All of this is being done. All of this is being stirred up, ultimately by the Most High Power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But the wicked elite have an agenda, right? And their agenda is to take away these so-called freedoms. And what is that going to do? That's going to piss these Edomites off. It's going to piss off these Christian right-wing Edomites. And guess what? It's going to be all hell breaking loose, man. Like it says, at some point, they're trying to justify, the wicked elites want the ish to hit the fan, right? So they can justify locking everything down, like for good, all right? That's what they're setting the stage for, right? Literally staging these events just so that they could get to that point where they can justify locking everything down. So anyway, that's just a little bit of news update. Again, it's Brother Zakaria from the Israelite Report podcast and IsraeliteTimes.com. With that, I'm going to say shalom.